Hey everybody, this is Rick with Let's Level Up, and today I'm playing a little bit of The Secret World. Now, just if you've never heard of The Secret World before, it is a subscriptionless MMO. It is one of, I think, the more unique MMOs as far as just player content goes. Just 1,000-foot view of it. It's a classless system. It's based on 3 factions, so essentially you become a superhuman of sorts, and you get very limited powers kind of based on what you're doing and what weapons you're using in the game. However, you can't die, so anytime you die in the game, you can come back. That's the rub. Now, what makes this game truly unique is that there are no levels. Everything is based on skill points, and as you essentially level up without you getting a number assigned to you, you will get different points. You'll use these points for both abilities here and also for character skills, which you can put into different weapon skills or equipment or even auxiliary things. They're constantly adding things to this game. What they first started, they had a little bit of an ambitious plan and promising to deliver monthly content when they were doing their subscription-based model. They did, for the most part, succeed in that. However, when the subscription started to wane, they decided to switch gears, switch to the subscriptionless model, and then offer just DLC a couple times a year to really bring bigger things into the game. So as you can see, my character is actually a one of the Illuminati, I believe is his character. Yes. So this character is one of the Illuminati. His name is Kale. And let me close that map. And let me just show you really quickly kind of what I'm doing here. I'm basing my character off of the bodyguard character type. And essentially, once I get all of the skills unlocked here, the passive abilities and the active abilities, it's called a deck. I'll be able to just quickly select these skills by equipping this deck, and I also will unlock this cool outfit for this character. So I'm basically focusing all of my abilities right now in shotguns and also in hammers. So those are my 2 primary abilities. So you can see I've got 2 sets of skills. Basically a quick launch tray, which are going to be our active abilities, and then passive abilities. There is also the character skill points, which I've got a point in hammer and also a point in shotgun. So let me just show you a little bit. This is the Kingsmouth area, and this is basically just a throwback to all things Lovecraft. You enter the zone, and you are basically smack dab in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. It actually sounds like we've got a wave coming in. Yeah, you can see the zombies starting to run up here. One thing with the shotgun is that it has a spread on it, but it doesn't quite hit everything as far as at a distance. So the combination of shotguns and hammers is definitely a bit of a close range attack suit, but very deadly, and you'll stay alive for a lot longer, I think. What really makes this game amazing to me, and what I'd recommend it, is there are so many different ways and the developers have made this game interesting. There are several different types of missions. There's your main storyline mission, which is going to be in blue. You can have any dungeon missions that you're going to have. The main mission that you're currently working on with whatever quest giver you got. And 3 side missions. There are also types of missions included in this game that are called investigations. And these are some of the coolest, most fun game types of missions I've ever played in an MMO. Not only are they very rewarding as far as the number of points that you get, but generally they make you think and they make you do research outside of the game, and that was really, to me, what makes it worth it. The investigations, I don't want to give you any spoilers, but I've gone pretty much through Egypt in this game, which is the end of the 2nd zone. At the time that there was only, I'm sorry, it's the end of the 3rd zone. At the time there were 4 zones in the game, Transylvania being the last one. And I thought they were all great. There are quite a few different things, throwback, that actually make you do web investigations using your built-in web browser here. And they're just, I think, very, very cool and an awesome way to enhance your player experience. If I had to give a gripe about this game, I would say that the PvP, when I was really playing this game when it first came out on my dragon character, the PvP were lacking. I was lacking. It doesn't seem like they've added more to it. So there's this persistent war zone, which essentially everybody is competing for these 4 points. And it looks like, wow, Illuminati is not a strong faction. When I first started, oh, it's about even. Okay, and the Illuminati won that one. So it looks like they're just not participating in the Fusang projects right now. Essentially, these are capture and hold positions in this map. So what would happen is when I queue up for this, every group would essentially just do a circle. And since you have 3 factions, you're basically just alternating taking and then moving on to the next one. So I would take this, and we would move to the next one, and then the group right before us would come back, take this one back, and it was just kind of a never-ending thing. That's, again, kind of a minor gripe. PvP really isn't my thing. I'm much more of a cooperative player when it comes to MMOs. Not really super competitive when it comes to it. It was also having to do a little bit with my deck that I had. I didn't really have the best deck. I was the assassin deck and the dragon, and that's basically a pistols deck. And I'm not a big fan of the pistols gun. You see a guy here with him right here. But the pistols are a lot of, you fire a lot of single target, you have a couple dots, and there's a few utility things, but nothing that's really going to deal just a crushing amount of damage to a large array of creatures. And AoE is something in this game that you're going to really want to have a lot of, especially in some of the later missions. It's going to be really hard to just get by without it. So let's see here. So I'm going to need to locate a couple missing persons on the side mission that I'm at. But let me just show you a little bit of how the crafting system works. I've actually got Moose over here, and I haven't done his quest yet. Maybe they will go ahead and let me complete them. Let's see here. Death and the instrument thereof. Moose has drawn up a list of materials needs and where to find them. No, maybe I did already complete it. Let me show you. This game has a kind of a Minecraftian-esque supply situation. So essentially you have the ability to disassemble items by dropping them in this little section there, and when you do that you're going to get, oh, it looks like it's all locked still. There we go. I just didn't put it in the right tray. So you can see as I get materials, I can actually put them in the kind of like a Minecraft-esque setup to craft that item. So the crafting in this game is something that's very cool. There are vanity pets. There's a store where you can buy a ton of different outfits and power-ups. Let me show you that really fast. Item store. So there's a ton of different wardrobe that you can get in this game. There are different social items you can get. All kinds of things. So you can see, oh, I've actually got 50 star points. I didn't realize that. So I could buy some of this stuff. I'm not quite sure what the currency is. It's been a couple months since I've actually put this game up, or actually booted into this game. So you'll have to forgive me there. Sorry, close that.
Until next time.
Let me show you another thing in this game that I just love. There are a lot of different things that let you just really dig deep into this universe, such as computer terminals that you can get into, and these will actually give you clues into some of the different missions. In some of the investigation missions, you're actually responsible for hacking people's passwords and finding out information about them. Again, just letting you dive very deep into this game. So that I can look at different suspects. Don't want to shoot in the middle of this room, and read kind of their police history, which I think is cool. Let's see what Helen's got. She's got a hard quest. Stores and businesses might have supplies laying around that should be listed in the phone book. You know what? I don't want to do just a gathering quest. You see, there's Deputy Andy's upstairs. I'll go ahead and show you guys him, and maybe he's got a quest that'll be fun to do. So I've already done one of Andy's. The other quest is a very hard quest. Theory about sea monsters. Go down the beach and study the Drog and whatever you can do to sabotage them. So let's go ahead and accept this. So anytime you accept a quest, it's going to go to a cutscene.
Now the Walking Dead?
And the characters
I
will
can
go
wrap my
ahead
head around
and
that.
tell
They're
you
dead
about it.
folk,
I'm going to go ahead and
just
skip
walking
this
is
because I
all.
don't want to give you guys a lot of spoilers into the game. I will say that this game itself has got a ton of very cool, very interesting ways to dive into it, and the storyline I think is one of the neatest. Essentially, the three factions are at war with each other and competing over these different artifacts that you'll find and different mythos that are out there. In the first zone, I mean, if you're a Lovecraft fan or a Cthulhu fan, you'll feel right at home in this first zone. So we got somebody running here. Oh, you know what? He's an Illuminati. We gotta watch our backs. Oh, he's gonna get himself killed. Get over here, buddy. There we go. Let's see if he's got anything to say. Nothing. Oh, slash E nod. This game follows one of the basic tenets of MMOs. Don't stand in the stuff. I mean, that's at this point one of the mechanics I'm most tired of in computer games, and really just video games in general. It's just the fact that, hey, we get it. We shouldn't stand in that thing. Move our character out of the way. There's got to be a better way to handle that. As you complete the game and as you play the game, you'll get things like that trophy I just unlocked for killing 100. Killing 100 zombies, and these different little honeycombs that allow you to have more lore and research more about the universe. But you get actually ability points that'll help contribute and help make your character stronger. So let's see here. I've got this breaching shot, increases the penetration chance of everyone in the group. So let's do that. And let's go fight this guy. This guy should be very hard because he's red. So let's see if I can take him. Do a powder burn. And then I'm going to beat him down. Okay. I'm taking him, so I should be alright. You can hit dodge. You can hit a movement direction twice in a row, and you'll actually use a dodge ability. It's your active dodge. You can see right now it's on cooldown, but it's a way for you to get out of the way of attacks and mitigate damage without having to worry about a stat or a certain proc chance or something like that of it actually happening. Okay, I need to be careful because there's a zombie right there as well. Oh, I got her. That's not just a normal zombie either. I think he's been dead by now. Okay, this isn't good. We may be going down here. You know what? We're gonna go down fighting. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, not quite enough to take out the two. But you know what? That's okay. We are superhuman. We will live again. One of the game's basically penalty for this game and dying is, I don't believe there is. Yeah, there is a durability that you're gonna lose, but really it's just the walk back to your body. There's no really experience penalties or anything like that, so you can rest easy if you're not a fan of something like the old City of Heroes type architecture or mechanics with death. It looks like we're pretty close to the body too, so we'll resurrect. We can give it a short rest. We just stay out of combat long enough, we'll just get all of our health back. and a weapon toolkit that's used for crafting. So as you can see, I mean, this game I think is really fun. If you're into MMOs, this may be a good game for you if you haven't already checked it out. Again, it's subscriptionless right now, which is, I think, all MMOs need to get with the program and drop their subs, because it's just not, why pay for it when there's so many good games that don't charge for it. And this is coming from someone who played World of Warcraft since vanilla. Hope you guys like this video. I won't ruin too much of the storyline for you. If you do decide to check out the Sequel World, hit us up on Twitter and Facebook and let us know what your character name is. I'm more than happy to roll with you and play with you. So thank you so much. Hope you liked the video. Please like the channel and like us on our social networking sites. And as always, game on.